Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the last week of the 2019-2020 school year. And wow, I have never been busier or learned more in 2 years of my entire life. And now, here at last, on a webcam in a home somewhere in Gothenburg, we part ways. This is it. I have really enjoyed being your teacher. You and you and you and you and you. I hope some of you looked behind you while I was doing that. That would be really funny. Thank you all. I will never be able to say that enough or with enough sincerity, but thank you. I got into all of this because I wanted to see all of the amazing things that hundreds of students could do and could think and could dare to believe and could want and dream and create, for goodness sakes, and accomplish and achieve. You have all surpassed my expectations. You've taught me a million things about the world around me, a few about myself. And I've had a lot of fun. Really. So thank you. Thank you for all of your kindness and all of your leadership and all of your strength. All of you. Now look, if I'm going to leave you with something, which I hope you don't mind, I'm co-opting my update video for that. Forget the beard. It's long. It's going off someday soon. I would like to leave you with something that has been a driving force in my life. And hey, maybe it only touches one or two or three of you, but maybe those three need it the most. And hopefully it'll resonate with all of you in some way. My advice, my challenge, is to live in story. Now, that sounds very fanciful. It's not meant in the way that people often think it. See, there's a whole school of thinking that story and fantasy and acting and role playing, for those of you in the Dungeons and Dragons Club, for goodness sakes, that it's escapism. It's trying to get away from your troubles or your responsibilities. I don't buy that for a second. Okay, now, some people do that for that reason. What I'm saying is, don't do that. What I'm saying is live in story for the right reasons. I believe there is a great power in envisioning who you want to be and what you want your story to be like, and then working every day to get closer to that. Some days in big leaps and bounds, most days probably in little steps, but every single day. I don't see any harm in fantasy or in imagining, or especially not in envisioning your future, if you're going to actively work to become better because of it. And hopefully all of you by now know that I have a great love of the writings and the world of one J.R.R. Tolkien. And if you didn't know that, it's probably because we were talking Star Wars instead. But I think it's only fitting that I explain this story thing to you, because Professor Tolkien has this wonderful, idea that he puts into action of, instead of creating a whole new world, trying to find these fantastic and beautiful and amazing things in the world that we have. And so, I think the best possible thing that I could end with is first showing you this image of somewhere in our world. There's a national park in Italy, in case you're curious. And doesn't it look like it's pulled right out of a storybook? And while you're looking at that, if you'll indulge me, there are just a couple verses of a song that I would like to read. Roads go ever on, under cloud and under star. Yet feet that wandering have gone turn at last to home afar. Eyes that fire and sword have seen, and horror in the halls of stone, look at last on meadows green, and trees and hills they long have known. The road goes ever on and on, down from the door where it began. Now far ahead the road has gone, and I must follow if I can, pursuing it with eager feet until it joins some larger way, where many paths and errands meet. And whither then? I cannot say. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It has been an honor to be your teacher for 2 years. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you and hear from you soon. Take care.